Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. So my first question is about coping strategies.
Yeah.
If you imagine the most stressful time in your life, either personally or professionally, can you share with our audience what sort of strategies you use to cope with the situation? What helped you to come out of that mental stress?
Yeah. So as you can see, I'm drawing right now. So I feel like art always was like my way of kind of coping with the things which were going around, like in the world. For example, like when COVID hit, or also like I had actually really hard times in my life, like the past month been really, really hard. And for me, art and just like expressing myself without any rules always helped me to kind of like get everything I had inside me like out on paper. And yeah, also like just writing about it. Like I'm also a writer, and I feel like for me to tell stories and to come up with those characters and like all these different kind of people who go through maybe the same, like kind of helps me to process my own feelings and emotions. So for me, writing and painting was like the way out, actually.
Beautiful. And the second question is about a learning in life, a skill or a way of thinking that you adapted in your life, that you think that if more people know of it, they would benefit from it.
Yeah, I think it's not an unusual way, but for me, it has been a lot about trusting in my body. Like, I feel like I've always learned in my life, like, if I feel something, it's not essentially valid. And I always have to have a reason for feeling it. It has to be like a rational kind of explaining to why I'm feeling it that way. And for me, like a huge shift happened when I don't ask myself anymore, like why am I feeling uncomfortable, but just to acknowledge it and to honor it and to say like I'm able to walk away from the situation if it doesn't make me feel safe in my body. And to actually like listen to my body and honor like the wisdom of it was like a huge part for me, to not always knowing why my body says, for example, this situation is not safe, but I don't have to explain it. I don't have to explain it. I can just listen to it and then
More of intuition.
Yeah. And actually, like, we know so much more than we think we know. Like in our body and everything is like there's so much wisdom. And I think like by just following this, just what your body tells you to, it was like really huge shift for me.
Thank you. And my third and last question is about act of kindness. There are a lot of studies around the impact of kindness to a total stranger. No matter if you are giving it or receiving it. Do you have a story to share with our audience around an act of kindness? Either you have given it or you have received it. It doesn't matter.
I feel like many times, because I always try to be aware of my surroundings and try to help if it's possible. Like for me, it was a huge thing. Like while traveling, I received so many acts of kindness. Like, for example, one time I was stranded in South America, and my bank card was completely like I didn't know there wasn't money on it. I don't know. It was like a real thing. I didn't have money. I was just on a bus too. I didn't know where to sleep that night, and I just met this couple who, like, they didn't even know me, and they gave me like money and just trusted me to that I give it back to them, and that really saved me in this. Like I was able to like get a hostel bed and everything, and we actually became really good friends and traveled a lot, and just like that trusting in me and giving me like money, for me it was like they just saved me. And I feel like when you're traveling, you really see the good in people. Like I really feel like there's so many good people out there who really want to help you, and I always try to give that back when I'm seeing someone struggling, so it can really save a life.
Yeah.